Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's Ben back on the vlog here. Thank you so much for checking out my content. If you like what you see and you enjoy what you hear, please hit the subscribe button down below so you can get notified every time that I put out some content. And I do hope it's valuable to you in your life and wherever you're at in your season or your journey. So today I just wanted to make a short little video about mindset. Really, it's about mindset, but ultimately the title of the video says it all. You could do exactly what they're doing. So let's unpack that a little bit and how it relates to specifically my business, your business, what you can do, your capabilities, your capacities, all that stuff. So I just want to start off by saying, I've worked in multiple different roles that were, just kind of like you were a number type thing, right? So cold calling roles, sales roles, where it was all about, what did you produce? What did you do for me last month? You're only as good as your last month type thing. And you're working for the men, you're working for the company, right? And you're just trying to get by surviving and performing and doing that kind of stuff. You've probably fantasized before, whether it's by yourself or whether it's with your friends about, oh man, we could start a company like this, or what if we did this by ourselves, or what if I was just doing this on my own at home and setting up these customers and getting the full commission that I would make from the company, or whatever it might be, right? Well, think about it. Let's put it in context. You can do exactly what they're doing. So in my case, I started a staffing agency. So large staffing agencies are like Randstad, Aerotech, Robert Half, just to name some of the big top kahunas in the game. These are thousands and thousands of employees in these companies. And they're basically all working for the top 5% of the company, the executives. So when you close an account, basically you get your regular salary. Let's say it's $50,000 a year, and then you get a commission. Let's say you close a candidate, or you close a client and you add a client to their clientele list. You might get a 10% bonus on things that come to that client, or you might get 15% bonus on whenever someone closes and actually gets on and hired at that company. What if you were to just flip the switch and say, I can do that too, but I can do that by myself and I'll just take 100% of everything? That's the concept of this video. So you can do exactly what they're doing. So in my theory, I can theorize about this in anything, right? So I could say this about any job, any company, any concept, anything. This has been said over and over by like Steve Jobs, Bill Gates, like the only people in the world that are going to change it are the people that are crazy enough to think they can, that kind of stuff. Bottom line is, you could do exactly what they're doing. And I'm not trying to make a big impassioned like Gary Vee speech or anything like that, but technically speaking, you can do precisely what they do on that exact level. So I grab clients and I place candidates for them, and I take 100% of the fee when I place a candidate at a client. I own the client myself as a company entity. No one else is involved. There's no third party. There's nobody on top of me. I'm doing exactly what Aerotech would do, exactly what Robert Half would do, exactly what any of the big top tier recruiting firms would do, except for I'm doing it on my own and I take 100% of the cut. So when there's a placement for 15% of a $50,000 salary, yes, I am taking 100% of that fee home in my pocket, pre-tax, right? So I just wanted to kind of lay it out there and let it be known and just say it verbally. You can do exactly what they're doing on your own level and on your own scale. I think that it's destructive to think otherwise. I think if you're playing small, you're doing it wrong. I think that if your vision is, not grandiose enough that it scares you, that it's too small. I think that you need to understand perspective and vision a little bit better if you're in that kind of space right now. I've been lucky enough to have a couple epiphanies in my life to understand that there's certain things that, when your perspective shifts and you understand that so many things can change and that you can become, far greater than you actually believe you are. So speaking just directly exactly to my staffing agency and what I do and what I talk about on this channel, I just want you to know that, if you're working for, a large company, or if you're an aspiring entrepreneur that wants to start a staffing agency, or if you're interested in what I do, or what recruiters do in general, just understand that that's not a large, big man's game, right? It's like the e-commerce game, right? So just like people are drop shipping stuff, I'm drop staffing people. So I, connect with a client, I set up an agreement, and I drop staff candidates over into their office, and they hire them, and then checks get sent in the mail. So I call it drop staffing. But you can do exactly what they're doing. You can do it on your scale, on your level. You can scale it up to their level if you want. Where there's a will, there's a way. So just understand that perspective. I hope that's a little bit of motivation for you here on Monday. I'm going to be making a lot more videos related to, precisely what I'm doing lately and how I'm scaling up my business. And I hope you guys are having an awesome Monday. So I will catch you later. Thanks. Bye-bye.